Hi there, Year 9 GCSE option for dance. Hope you're all enjoying the video so far. I can see lots of you have watched video lesson 1, but I can't see anybody has seen lesson 2, but I've just been told it might be scheduled a bit later in the week on your timetables. You might be aware, or you might not yet, so this might be the first time you're hearing of it, but there's going to be a little test/quiz towards the end of week 4. So this is actually video 4 now that I'm recording a bit earlier. So you need to have watched and learnt all the stuff in this one before you attempt the quiz. Okay guys, so that's a bit of a tip for you. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is just recap the key facts from last lesson. So this is what the slide looked like, and you had to try and think about why do we warm up. You need to be able to answer that. Label the 4 parts of the warm up below, and then talk about the importance of a cool down and how you might go about doing it. So pause the video now, have a think about those answers before you bring up the next slide, because the next slide is ram-packed with all the answers. So pause now. Try and answer those questions. When you think you've done it, go to the next slide. So here are the answers. I'm not going to read through that because it will just make this video really long, and it's quite a lengthy one anyway. So pause that, check that you managed to answer those correctly, or at least you're getting 3 out of the various things mentioned for why we warm up. Same for cool down, and you can name some of the exercises as part of the 4 areas of a warm up. Okay, so we're going to move on now. Moving on to this week's lesson. Now, in your facts book, this is a mistake because it says we're going to talk about nutrition, but we've already covered that. So this should actually say physical skills. And I know on the next week, week 5, it says about all the different skills: mental, technical, physical, expressive. So we're going to start week 5 work. It will take at least 2 sessions. So we're going to start with physical skills. And actually, I think we'll probably only cover physical and expressive with you on these video lessons. So there are 11 physical skills, everybody. Physical skill, I need you to write this down. The definition is it's aspects enabling an effective performance. And then I need you to write down those 11 skills there. You will then need to learn those skills, and you will be able to define them, say why they're important to a dancer, and how these can be improved over time. Next week, I will show you how that might come up in an exam question. But today, because it's quite a lot to take in when I'm not with you in person, I want you to just get the fact that there's 11, and by the end of the session, I want you to be able to talk about some of them and how they can be improved. And then there's a task, a really nice physical task this week that I want you to do. So it comes on the very last slide, but you will be creating a collage. So I want you to take photos in some kind of exercise or position that shows those 11 skills. And then you're going to define them next to your picture and say how they can be improved and why they're important to a dancer, also on the collage. And then you need to email it to me this week, elmeek@johnfernley.org. So there's going to be loads of slides coming up. I'm going to just keep pressing through them. I'm not going to talk over any of them. I might do the first one. But you need to stop on each. You need to write down the definition that is in red. So you'll name the skill, you write the red definition, and then it will tell you about how you could improve it. So take some notes on that bit. Don't write them all out. The definition definitely write out, which is in red. Then at the end, the last task will be the collage. So you then put all of that material into your knowledge to create the collage. you showing some of those pictures, and then also stating how you can improve it and why it's important to a dancer. That would be fantastic. So slide on. This is posture, so you need to write down posture. You need to learn, so write out the definition, which is the way the body is held. You can see from the diagram poor posture and good posture. And then in this purple box it talks about why you need it and how it helps in dance. That bit you just make notes on. I'm not expecting you to copy all of that out. Okay, so that is slide 1 on posture. And then we have another slide after each one, just talking about how you could do certain exercises, develop them over time, and then check your progress. So you will find 2 slides per skill. Some of them are blank on this developing one, so you need to come up with your own ideas, have a research on Google, and see how you could improve the last few. So I'm going to not talk now over these. I'm going to flick on through them all. You need to be stopping on them, making notes and writing the red definitions. Okay guys, so that was posture. Okay, so this is the final slide. This is the task. So you're going to take photos of yourself in each of the 11 physical skills. Write out the red definitions from all of those slides which are from the exam board, which is AQA, next to your photos. Then, if you could just give one exercise as a way you could improve it and say why it's important to a dancer. Send a picture of your collage, that should be all in lowercase there, to lmeek@johnfernley.org. Make sure you've done this video before you attempt the quiz, so like your test quiz that we're putting together for you all. Okay guys, I know that's quite a long one and a lot to do on your own, but I feel like it'd be great for you to just read through those and get the 11 physical skills remembered and put into your memory bank. Okay guys, hope everybody's safe and well. Look forward to seeing your collages. Bye guys.